If I set this over here, for example, and I'm speaking out here, you can still very clearly hear the audio. And so I wanted to show you this super awesome and discreet USB voice recorder. I've used this for a couple of weeks now on a trial run. This is perfect to use for recording sensitive conversations or even spy on people. And you need to be able to record meetings with a doctor or in a hospital. This is pretty great because right now you are not allowed to record anything. I was recently at a lawyer's office and we needed to take some notes, so I just took this out with the rest of my stuff, put it on the desk. I switched this to on and it just recorded it, so I had my notes later on. So my parents got into a car accident. They don't speak very well English, so I said, okay, take this key and then record the conversation with the lawyer's permission and then bring it back home so I can listen to them and translate it for you. Or let's say somebody is cheating on you. You can take this, you can stick this in the room with them as they're speaking on the phone, leave the room, come back, play the recording. Yes, not advisable for you to do that, but some of the people when I was buying this said that they actually used it for that purpose. This is a 16 gigabyte version, by the way. It works just like any other USB key. You don't have to be very tech savvy. Again, it's not too complicated. There's just a slider from on and off. And if you want to go and plug this in, you basically just plug this in. See here, enter a USB. And then right away, it's going to appear on your computer under a folder called record. Right? So this is a 16 gigabyte one, and that stores about 72 hours of crisp meeting notes and stored up to 5,000 songs. It's computer compatible, iOS, Android. I can also access it on your phone through a dongle if you have the ability to plug in this through an adapter into your cell phone. It's 2.63 inches by 0.83 inch wide by 0.33 inch thick. Now, in terms of recording time, this fully charged will record up to 13 hours, so it's perfect for daily use. You're not really going to lose any of your recordings because the USB recorder, voice recorder, has a built-in smart battery detection that automatically saves the recording before the power is exhausted. So if you're halfway through and the battery cuts out, it's still going to save it. This is not charged because I've just exhausted the battery, but there's a little light right there that when you flick this little switch, it starts recording. That's how easy it is. It's not complicated. You don't need to be tech savvy to use it. Oh, now one thing you should note is that there is a 10-second recording delay. Make sure that you activate the switch, set it on the table, and then 10 seconds later it's going to start recording. It comes with this little lanyard as well, right? So you can hang it on this and then on the key or something so you don't lose it. For the price, I think it's pretty good. You can hear everything in the surrounding area with this, and the voice of the speaker is pretty clear and distinct from the background noise. There isn't too much voice noise cancellation, but if I set this over here, for example, and I'm speaking out here, you can still very clearly hear the audio. And if you can't, then there's a lot of free software out there that allows you to just jack up the decibels. Be careful not to speak directly to this. It's not a mic. It will distort it, so you do want to have it at least a foot away, I would say, from the subject that you're recording. You can use this for note-taking, lectures, if you go to the doctors, if you go to the lawyers, if people have trouble understanding, they can record this and somebody else can use it for translating. Or if you're a mechanic and you want to diagnose some sort of an audio coming in from an engine or something, and it only happens when you're driving, then you can go and use a zip tie to attach this inside the engine. It will record the audio, and then you can go and play the audio and then troubleshoot what was happening. If there's a creaking noise, if there's some sort of a grinding thing. Pretty impressed with this little device. It comes this case, so yeah, nothing bad to say about this. Again, this is a 16 gigabyte version. Thanks for watching. Hope this has been helpful.